Hello, evening everyone, and welcome
Hello.
Good evening.
of MCC UK. So, everybody okay on this nice day we've had? I think it's the first one we've had this year.
We've had a beautiful day, haven't we, today?
Yeah, and it's mad. I've got my fan on because it's that warm down there.
Yeah, well,
Especially if it comes through the window in the afternoon, I'm sweating.
yeah.
Wow.
No, I wore a t-shirt tonight. Instead
Yeah.
of being
Yeah.
So, we'll go over to whoever wants to do the chat first.
I don't mind doing the chat first. I'll have a look at the chat. So, first thing I've got is Haunted Railway, 1820 Jake. It says, "Hi, Horlixs."
Yeah, I've got that.
Hello, Jake. How are you?
Okay, so hello, Jake.
Yeah.
So then we've got Gillian Dotz in. She says, "Good evening, Dave, Mark, Dave, Horlicks, and everyone in the chat." So hello, Gillian.
Hi,
Hello,
Gillian.
And then we've got Mary Oglesby in. Says, "Evening, everyone. Hi, ma'am."
Hello, Mary.
I'm Mary.
Hello.
And then Dave Mac Builds in, and he says, "Good evening, everyone. Good luck with your builds, guys, and have a great stream." Thank you very much for that, Dave Mac Builds.
Hi, Dave. Thank you.
Hi, Dave.
And then we've got, excuse me, the man of the moment. I've just been watching. Goodness me, I've just been watching a video. And oh, goodness me, yes. Steve Owen says, "Good evening, everyone." Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Just been watching a video from Red 9 Media and of Steve Owen driving a lovely Leyland PD3 around Manchester, and oh my goodness me, was that fantastic. So I got 15 minutes of it watched, and I've got the rest to watch later, so you can tell what I'm going to be doing later. Okay, so we've got Max Hobbies in, says, "Hi everyone and all." Hi, Max Hobbies. And then we've got Gromit in, and he says, "Hey, it's Josh again. How's it going?" Hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
We'll let you in once we get started.
Yeah, we'll let you in a minute, Josh. So, Haunted Railways 1820 Jake says, "I'm good, thank you all." So, jolly good.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
Dave McBill says, "Evening, Gillian and Mary." Haunted Railway 1820 Jake says, "How's?" And yeah, remember that program? It was great, wasn't it? Fred
Aye.
Darnage. What was the other one? Fred Darnage. There was four, weren't they? A woman, and then two other blokes. Yeah. Anyway, that sent Mark looking now, hasn't it?
No, I'm making some space. I don't knock anything over.
The original How program, right? So, Gillian Dotz says, "Hi, Mary," and Gillian Dotz says, "Hi, Dave McBills," and Max Hobby says, "Hi, all." Dave McBills says, "I got a parcel today, Mark. Thank you. Not done any build today. I've been putting it up a laminate flooring down in the shed. It was a nightmare."
Oh, glad it arrived. No problem.
Jolly good. And Gillian Dotz says, "Hi, Josh." And Dave McBill says, "Hi, Max Hobbies." And Max Hobbies says, "Hi, Dave." And that's the chat so far.
Okay, well, we'll go back to Horlixs, so we'll be doing any emails that we've got.
Yes, so I do apologise. I've been off, and there was a couple of emails from the last show, and I did actually try and scramble to get the information across to one of you to log in, but the problem is I can't remember myself. That it's just logged in, so I will get round to resetting it, and then I'll make it public so all of you can see it. But I didn't want to interfere with it because it's here, so I don't want to lock us out of any account or anything like that.
Yeah, goodness me, yeah.
Anyway, so we've got a couple of emails from Dave Mack from last week. The week before. And this is his Warhammer Bane Blades tank. And he's finally finished painting the tank, which took me 2 weeks to do. So Let me just grab this up. And this is said tank.
Oh, look at that.
So that's some lovely detail on there.
Magic,
I like the riveting.
Yeah.
Yeah. The riveting, like, even in the tracks, and yeah, a lot of attention to detail gone on there.
Yeah,
that would have taken me about 6 months.
Will that be Warhammer? They're small, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So yeah, that's
oh gosh, yeah.
There's a bit of cross. It's like crossed with a Dalek.
It does, yeah.
So yeah, look at this, amazing.
It won't be exterminate, it'll be pummulate.
So yeah.
Wow. It looks as though it's massive, doesn't it? But I reckon it isn't. I reckon it's small.
Well, yeah, if you compare it to the tweezers, it's probably what, 2 lengths of tweezers?
Yeah.
So it looks bigger than it actually is. But I have just noticed here, Dave Mack says the rivets were already on, so he painted them gold leaf.
Ah, right.
Yeah, it's really to stand out.
And there's another shot there.
Yeah, brilliant. That is. Wow.
Great job on the camo as well. Something on yet.
Camo. Camo's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah. That is really good.
Very good indeed.
There's some very talented people within the community, isn't there?
Certainly is.
Are you going to weather that, Dave? Or is that it complete?
Yeah. No, it looks amazing. Well done. And I trust you're pleased with it as well, because that does look amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Okay. So then we've got some more. So this is the Bane Blade Tank Part 2. So this is some more images of the tank.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
The exhaust. Big barrels on the back.
Yeah, for them. They look like, what are they? Are they like
Fusions? Probably.
They look like skulls.
Yeah.
Skulls.
Yeah.
It's like something out of a church, like a stained glass window.
Yeah.
I thought they carried a boat on the back. You know, a little dinghy.
The detail's unreal, isn't it?
Mm.
Even look down the bottom there, man. The skull and wings.
Yeah, I reckon that's what they are, skulls.
Skulls and wings. If you look at the bottom under the exhaust, that looks fantastic.
Wow. Some more details on the side there.
And that's like a German crest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Brilliant.
Another picture there, different angle at the front.
It's got plenty of guns on it, hasn't it?
A couple of satellite dishes to pick up TV when you break.
Brick. Be all right for cooking your turkey on as well.
No, they're not dishes, they're the hatches for things. I've just
That's satellite TV in my tank.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me this day. You know, what with all these modern cars and that, I bet the modern tanks have got all this stuff.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, because they use GPS.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's amazing work.
So
So It's where GPS come from, the military.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Yeah, those rivets finish it off nicely.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are from Dave Builds. So thank you very much for sending those through. And again, I'm sorry that they weren't shown on the last show we did. Me being absent, so I'm responsible for that. Okay, so we've got Steve-O. I hope you're all well. Something of the future, 3D printing models. As a member of Model Bus Federation, where I attend the Manchester area meeting, one of our members is into the program side of this 3D printing world and printed a few examples to show at the meeting. And I was approached and given one of the models to put my touch on one. So a few photos of the Daimler fleet line with Alexander bodywork, low height for Northwestern, and it's being done in a short-lived livery for the X60 Manchester to Blackpool service, roughly based on the Ribble White Ladies colours.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh, that's a good model.
Definitely that's definitely resin.
That's resin printed. It's another world's resin, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
So, yeah,
Incredibly messy, but it is good.
They're as good as EFE, aren't they? Then, goodness me. Yeah. Look very good in East Yorkshire colours there, with the old East Yorkshire colours. So, Alexander bodied down the fleet lands.
So that's the inside with the seats and that. And we'll drive this cab.
I'm old enough to remember him in service, but I'm old enough to remember him being brand new as well.
That's something you don't see on modern buses now. Somewhere where you used to be able to put your shopping.
A luggage rack, yeah.
Yeah, you just don't get them on modern buses now.
Well, the ones we've got here in Eastbourne and Brighton still have them, the new buses. But then I guess it depends what bus it is, and we have got them. Exactly where that one is. Like you come in the door and it's just there above that wheel.
No, we don't have them up here anymore.
No, there'll be space for prams now, man.
Prams, wheelchairs, and everything. So that bit has gone.
Yeah. So with ours, we have this still here, and then these two seats are generally taken out, and then that's where the prams and stuff.
On the modern buses, it's just where that rack is. There's a seat.
Yeah. And then the seats here on ours are all fold-up ones. There's normally about 3 or 4 that go around in a thing.
Yeah, so the wheelchair can go in.
Used to be quite an art when the boys were in prams, and we used to have to wait to see what kind of bus it was, and if it wasn't a one-way, you could put a pram on it without taking the kid out of it, then having to take them out, fold up the pram, get it on the bus with your shop. Oh, a nightmare.
Same as you don't have the sideways back seats now. It's all front facing.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a couple there. So yeah, that's with the shells on.
Very nice.
That's the thing you get. You wouldn't get this with FDM printers, like the detail you can get in them.
Yeah. Around the headlights there, you can actually tell that Alexander bodied, and the roof, the roof line and everything. Yeah, fantastic. Brilliant.
That's it painted.
Yeah. Yeah, and as Steve said, emulating the white ladies. Many years ago, they had toilets in and savories and things like that. Oh yeah, the white ladies.
Dave Mack will know because I sent him a couple of front tractors for the bow of the Titanic for Peter Webster, and they were done on a 3D resin printer.
Yeah.
So the detail is just amazing that you can get.
Yeah, I've just got one as well, and I'm waiting to do. I want to do the roller coaster little idea I've got, but I've just not had any mojo really the last few weeks. I haven't really done a lot with it, but
Can you do a resin bus like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can get the file, yeah.
So that's another one at the back, and you just see how smooth it is, like
superb, yeah.
Detail, and this resin's definitely a way forward. And they're really inexpensive now.
Yeah,
they really are. I got the don't even know what I got now. Anycubic 6KS, and it's amazing. Like the little I've done with it, like for how much it was just great. So yeah, there we go. That's another one.
Yeah.
You can see the grills in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what has he got as the windows in there? Yeah.
They would have to be fitted, I think.
Oh, it looks at it too. Upstairs doesn't look like it hasn't got seats in either yet.
Well, I guess you could use I don't really know, like a cheap option. I suppose you could use like a Coke, like a soft drink bottle maybe, and then put it on the inside of the window. It'd be like plastic, but it would mimic window.
Yeah.
The easiest way I found to do it is laminating sheets. Just sending just a sheet with nothing inside it through the laminator, and it turns into clear plastic.
Well, that's a good idea. Never would have thought of that. Yeah. Do they even sell laminators anymore? They're quite old school, aren't they?
Yeah, they still sell them, and you can still get sheets for next to nothing.
That's a good idea.
Why you just run the laminated sheets through it stiffens them?
Yeah, it stiffens them, and out of the back comes clear plastic.
Hmm.
It's like having plasticard, but just make it at home yourself.
Good tip, that.
Yeah.
And there's the reference.
Yeah, the reference bus itself. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
The only thing is, it'd be fun trying to flip and bend the plastic to go and run down windows.
Right. Mind you, it depends how thin your plastic is. Your plastic, yeah.
Yeah, but because it's laminator sheets, you can heat them up with a hairdryer or something to bend them into place.
You can, yeah, that's right.
So they're used for high temperatures.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, well, thank you very much for sharing that, and that's it's nice to see you trying something new, and it's I think it's definitely the way forward, isn't it? Yeah,
definitely, yeah.
So brilliant. Thank you so much, Steve, for that. That's it. That's the emails done.
Okay, then. Well, if we go cameras down, then I'll go around and see what people are doing. Do I want to bring Josh in? Do I want to put the link out for Josh there?
Yeah, I'll do that for you now. Copy.
Okay, now I'll bring up the chat. So the chat we've got to here. So we've got Dale McCormick, Mac 3D in, and he says, good evening, my dudes. So good evening.
I read the next one.
You read the next one. And then we've got Gromit says, God, I love the mash of religious imagery and steel Warhammer has. Yeah. Yeah, that's what took my notice, was all them signs and what have you. So Matthew Borham's in and it says, hello all, what are we all doing tonight? Well, we'll get around to that in a minute. We'll show you in a minute, Matthew. Thanks for coming along.
Hi, Matthew.
And, Dave McBill says, thank you for showing them, Alex. You're welcome. And we've got Crafting Budgie Mama in, and it's Tasha, and she says, hi, everyone. Hi, Tasha.
Hi, Tash.
And we've got some links in here. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 links in there. So, and that'll be for our channels, probably.
They are for the stream.
Link for the stream. Okay,
yeah,
thank you.
Josh can get in, and whoever else.
We've got Dale McCormick, Matt 3D says, good to see you back, Alex. Yeah.
Thank
absolutely.
you. Yeah, one step at a time. I don't really know what was wrong, but I know I wasn't right. But
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
going to be right. Yeah. So Crafting Budget Mama Tasha says, I'm moving Friday and I can't wait. So, good luck for that, Tasha. Hope everything goes
good luck
well
with
and
the move.
swimmingly for you.
I don't envy you, because I did it 4 months ago, and yeah, I'm still knackered from it.
And I'm still waiting to move. I want to live enough anything.
Hey, how's it going?
No, all right.
I've got my fan on. Let me know if it's too loud. I'll turn it off.
Sorry.
Can't hear it. I've got mine on as well, so
I'm going to go cameras down because I'm hearing it.
Okay then. Well, is that the chat finished?
Yeah, the chat's finished as far as I'm aware. I think there's another one, perhaps. She's put, how is everyone?
yeah, not too bad.
Okay then. I'll go to Mark first.
Oh, mate, right. Okay, so I've got a couple of things I'm doing tonight. So this first one is last night I primed this part of, this is the hull of the Harshek Titanic, because I need to put in the sort of rough colour for the rear well deck. So I kind of worked out where it starts and where it's going to end on this. So I've got that to do, but I've got to mix some paint up for it first to go through the airbrush. And then once that's coated and it's drying, I've got some more paint to remove off the outer shell of the Hummer. So that should be fun. So that's what I'm planning to do tonight. How much I get done is a different story.
Is the well deck the same colour as the other one?
Yes, the rear well deck is the same colour as the front well deck or bow well deck.
Good. So I know not to buy any more paint.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I'll move over to Dave.
Oh, gosh. Right, so what am I doing tonight? Well,
Having a cup of tea, you can see that.
yeah, I've got a cup of tea going. So I've got a bowl of soapy water here with some wet and dry paper, and I've got some panels here which I've painted already, but I'm not happy with them. So I'm going to wet and dry these panels off again to give them another coating. So they only want a light going over with some wet and dry. So I'm going to do that. Then when I've done that, I've got another board here ready, a big board. I'm going to sort out all the strips that go with these panels and get them taped onto the board, because this weekend has promised to be a fantabulous sunny weekend, and I'm going to get these panels finished for this darn bus that's behind me. So if it kills me. So anyway, that's what I'm going to find out.
I just envisioned Dave looking at the weather going, the weather's going to be nice. Right, I can get these bus panels sprayed for this blooming bus behind me.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
And I'm saying, don't rub it in, because I'm asleep all day when it's nice and at work at night.
Well, I reckon it'll be warm at night as well, so I think you'll be all right there.
You'll have to get your bikini on in the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will.
Right, well, I'll move on to Horlixs.
Okay, so yeah, I'm a couple of things. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is repair this. It's fallen to bits.
Oh, it's like, man.
This bit's come off, this bit's come off, the door fell off, the window fell out. It's just never ending. So I'm going to try and glue this.
I think it's as Lindsey was telling us, that the plastic is not the same as it used to be.
No.
You know what? I think it's a lot on the age of plastic, because on Saturday I was working on the Millennium Falcon, and some of the stuff was just not gluing together. And it's about quite a few years old now, so I reckon plastic gets worse as it ages.
Yeah.
But I mean, the good thing is the electronics do still work. Unlike my Wrecker, as you here know in the panel, I have a headlight out. So on the one on my shelf, unfortunately, this light here kept flickering and it's gone out. I think the LED's gone. There's resistors and everything in it, so it shouldn't have done. But some days it's on, most of the time it's off. So I've got one headlight out on the recovery truck. There's absolutely zero chance of me replacing the LED because it's all built in with plastic and everything glued in. So it's just got a headlight that's gone out, which they would have done back then.
Yeah,
there weren't LEDs and all that.
It's for realism, is it?
Yeah. I mean, it is annoying to look at. I mean, you might be able to see it behind me on the shelf there. Look.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it'll flicker and come on, and it'll stay on for an hour. So yeah, never mind. So anyway, I'm gonna do that.
Like do you know the glue that comes now when you buy a model kit, the cheap kits, you get a little tube of glue. I tried that glue because sometimes that glue does work better than Tommy acid. I know you're going to be careful with it because it's out of the tube, but sometimes it sticks better.
Is there any glue in them starter kits you got, Horlixs?
There might be, but I think I used extra thin on most of this.
Yeah, but sometimes I found with old plastic extra thin isn't good.
No, so I'm going to go
rather than using super glue. Try this.
This is the trusty one that I used on the other one, and that is still holding up. So I'm going to attack it with some of this for these bits. That, apart from obviously the window, which I'm going to have to put back in with PVA. But I'm going to try this one. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and then if I've got time, well, we should have time. That shouldn't take too long. I got about 3-4 weeks ago.
Ooh,
a kit from that place beginning with a T. Fuzzy bricks, so they're called. Natasha knows these well. So I'm going to have a go at doing this and just see how I can get on with it, really.
I like the little hammer it comes with.
Well, yeah, I heard you got a little hammer to bash the bit in. Not tried this yet, but I'm going to have a go at that hopefully later on as well. So that's what I've got to do.
Okay, I'll move out to Josh.
I'm still doing the same one that I thought I would have finished. I've done the legs, and I'm still loving the black and gold highlights. If it wants to focus, there we go. Absolutely adore it. But yeah, I did the other leg over about 2 hours, and then it's been on a shelf for the last week. So not much more progress.
Brilliant. I know what myself. Well, as you can probably see, I'm not at home. I'm at my son's because all my computer stuff's packed away, so I didn't know what to do when I wanted to be on the show. So I went and bought myself an airplane.
Hey.
Oh, one of them wooden kits.
Oh, nice.
Very good.
So I'm going to try. I'm going to see if we put one of them together. So that's what I'll be doing tonight. So I'll put my camera down and then we can all get started.
Right. Okay. So.
Yeah, if I run out of Gundams, one of those Warhammer sets will be my next one. They are gorgeous.
I
You
am,
like it?
I am not going down that path. I've told
See,
you
I
very-
already buy D&D miniatures, so it's not far off from jumping into Warhammers.
Yeah. I don't think I've got the patience to do miniatures. I prefer building the larger scale models.
Well, as daft as it seems, Mark, I've pretty much come to that conclusion with my model skills. Definitely the smaller models.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think it's. Well, I suppose I've got the skills. I'm probably just not cut out to do smaller models.
I think everybody knows the limitations, and I think when it comes to it, I know my limitations, and I can't do, I can't do what Geordie does, which is what 1/76 scale.
Yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah. It's.
I'd rather stick to the larger ones where I'm more comfortable with.
I mean, I have got a couple of 176 to do, and that I really want to do. I've got a 176 Shillibeer horse-drawn carriage. I'd really like to do, but it's it's 176, and yeah, the whole.
Sigur's got a good pair of magnifiers.
Yeah, I suppose there is that to it.
Whereas I wish I had some new. I can't find any.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting a good pair. I mean, I've got some magnifiers, but I'm just, it can be very frustrating. But I just prefer my larger scale models. I like my Partworks. I know they're expensive, but I enjoy them, and I enjoy like the 1/200 scales that I'm working in.
I mean, I must admit, I like the 1/24 scale models you can buy from like Sunstar and what have you. You know, I think they are brilliant. But yeah, they are dear. But they're not as dear as what a Partwork is. So like,
No.
When you look at it that way, you get as much enjoyment out looking at them and what have you, putting them together or making a diorama or whatever. And even more so with them being 1/24 scale rather than 1/12. 1/12 takes up a lot of room. 1/8. Goodness me.
My problem is at the moment is like I've got my trumpeter Titanic. I'm working on the Harshek Titanic. It's not easy because I've got a smaller desk than what I had before.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm not going to be working on the trumpeter one until I get a bigger desk and sort out my own space again.
Well, as you know, I don't have my own space. I'm in the dining room here, so it all has to be packed away. I can't have too much out. I can't spray in here, for instance, and, which is fair enough. I mean, obviously, you don't want to be spraying in your dining room. But, to have a dedicated space, I suppose I could go down that route without a shadow of a doubt, because obviously we've got a spare bedroom. But at the minute, it's just used for storage more than anything else.
The problem is, though, and you can find this. I mean, you being in your dining room, Dave, is convenient for because you can kind of check on Christine. You can make a cuppa.
Yeah.
You can go to the kitchen quite easily to, wash things up or whether. Whereas if you're upstairs, yeah, you'd have your bathroom and everything, but
Yeah.
that's one of the things I'm going to miss, you know, about being downstairs. But then I think to myself, if I can just have a room where I can shut the door.
Yeah.
And put.
Yeah, because obviously you've got a family and it's, you know.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's just you and Christine, so the amount of interruptions I get.
Yeah.
I was doing the Titanic at the weekend, which got released on Monday, and I thought, oh, I had a little bit of time, you know, I can get this bit done because it's not that long and stuff. Next minute, youngest comes back from walking the dog way too early, complaining at something. It's like, well, oh yeah, complaining that the dog was pulling. Well, it's a dog. It's pull. And I had to stop the video, and it just riled me up because I'm just thinking, I'm sick and tired of stopping videos.
Yeah.
When I'm trying to do my work. But we'll probably be like you, Dave, when I move out of here. We'll probably have one of them show living rooms that you never really sit in.
Yeah.
Apart from Christmas. And, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose that's the advantage that we've got is that, yeah, we can, once I've cleaned the living room, I can put the door on it and I know that it'll be reasonable next time I go in it.
The good news is I'm keeping the shelving in here.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to put models up on the shelves to look at, and then I don't have to pile them into a room.
Yeah.
There's a few I'll take upstairs with me, but there's a few I'll keep down here. I think the XL one's going to stay down here because that's way too heavy to move upstairs. I think the Rossi's going to stay down here.
God, yeah, that is a massive, heavy model. That XL.
Yeah. And I think I'll keep the remote controls cars down here as well. But then I've got to move the 3D printers in the next month or so because Julie's Dollhouse is coming down here.
Yeah.
Because that's a size on its own. I
was going to say, that's a massive build, isn't it?
I think it's bigger than the base for the Spitfire, would you believe?
Yeah, yeah.
It is huge. Right, we can't do another doll's house. We have not got the room for it.
No, I think that's what made my mind up rather than, as well as the expensive of other heart wax. You know, if I can do the odd plastic model, then that would be grand. You know, it just keeps my hand in. And I suppose it gives me a bit of practice. And but as far as part wax, oh God, no! There's nowhere to put them, is there? They're so big.
Yeah.
I love them to bits, but I mean, really, I want to do a couple of dioramas, as you know, 1/12 scale dioramas. So I've got lots of bits to go on a diorama. There used to be a member that joined us from South Africa, Bernadine. Oh goodness me, she and her husband did a diorama with a London bus, with a Routemaster bus, and it was absolutely fantastic. It was beautiful. There's cafes and toy shops and cafes and, you know, people all everywhere and roadways, and it was fantastic. But it was so big. It really was massive. I've got a picture of it somewhere that Bernadine actually sent me once she'd finished it, and it was fantastic. I would love to do something like that, but I've not got the space. Right, now I've got to decide whether I'm going to use these or not.
You're going to have the same problem though when Christine finishes her doll's house. Where's she going to put it?
Exactly, yeah.
It's humongous.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Oh no.
drive that off.
Dave Mack says, my MHA breakdown truck completely fell apart today while I moved it. Got a big repair job on my hands now.
Oh no. As I said, Dave, Lindsey reckons that the plastic is not the same as what it used to be for this model. And I quite well believe that, because some of the MHA Bedfords he's had for years, and they've not been like these ones that we've been doing. They went together really well apparently, and they stayed together, and you know the plastic was really good. And when he was doing his army one, converting the one that Horlixs is doing into an army one with a different front, you could more or less tell that the plastic was certainly different to what it was when he first started building them.
Mm. The decals fall apart as well.
I wonder if the glue's different as well at Horlixs. If the glue, you know, like there's a lot of things now that aren't the same as what they used to be. You know, like a Mars bar used to be a massive Mars bar, now it's a small one.
Yeah.
You know, and that sort of thing. So I know you can't compare a Mars bar to glue, but there you go. So I think you get the idea of what I'm saying is that a lot of things now are completely different to what they used to be.
The decal's fallen off as well.
Your decal's fallen off as well?
Well, some of it, my fault. It's supposed to say D8335W. The W's just ripped straight off. I don't even think I've got any spares, because they were. I think you just get enough to do the one little, didn't you?
I've got some spares. I've got a spare decal for that, I believe.
Just having a look in my. I've got a spare.
Right, so I'm quite happy with these panels, these red ones. I'm not thinking of this, I'll rub them down anymore. I think they'll be all right.
And on then goes, no.
Once you get the
Hang on. Oh, that's just two decals on. Whatever, I don't want the kids.
I know I've got a fan of decals.
That's when I seen them on that computer.
Well, that's when I always put them. I'm struggling without them. Right.
If not fine, then go there.
I don't know where they've gone. Not here.
Struggling reading these numbers. Without the glasses.
These ones,
I'll have to use them. Or are the lenses there?
the lenses there.
I mean, the only other thing I could do is take the D8335 off.
And use one of the other curves.
3607B.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Yeah, use one of the other curves maybe, yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Just hope the fueler goes together a bit better.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the old style writing, but it's worth that a bit for it, I think.
I've got my next issue of Camper as well. Quite excited
Yeah.
about. Yeah, I'm quite excited about issue 112.
Don't tell me nothing to do again.
No, it's full of electronics.
Oh, good.
Full of
Quite a
electronics.
big pack. It's got loads of wires in there that I'm probably going to have to put somewhere. But some of these, yeah, not a lot to do, I'm afraid. More, I mean, there's this pack with the inner skin and a couple of screws, and it'll probably be.
Wait until Friday, Horlixs, when you do the front windscreens. That is a laugh and a half.
Oh, God.
Oh, I did say I can come on with you if you want me to on Friday.
Yeah, you can do.
Yeah.
It's only going to be. Well, it's it'll be a laugh, won't it? More expense.
I've done a load though. I mean, because I'm just concentrating on part work at the moment. The other day, I was going around and painting the screws on the camper that are going to be showing, you know, on the doors.
Yeah.
The black horrible screws. So I was painting them. I took that side door off because I'm sick and tired of it flapping around everywhere. I think the hinges will bend on that. Taping down doors and all, and windows and hinges, and yeah. But yet you can't get it from D'Agostini anymore.
Oh. Well, apart from the decal, I think we could fix.
Now I think, oh yeah, I worked on the roof the other day.
Yeah. Oh, what the roof panel from 100?
Yes.
Yeah, you get another.
Yeah, I've
roof.
just started doing the sunroof.
You get another roof panel in 108 as well.
Yeah, it's an inner panel. Yeah.
Back. Okay.
I mean, that is due to actually end in July.
Yeah, probably somewhere.
So then two panels I'm going to call finished, because I don't think there's any need to respray them. I think they're absolutely fine. So now I'm going to move on to the strips and the back of the bus.
Dave Mack says it must be dodgy moulding.
Yeah, I bet it is, Dave, actually. Either that or something's just not as it used to be. So those of you who are looking at this and thinking, what on earth is he doing, stripping one down, making it an open top bus? To give you a bit of history on this bus was bought by me from a chap in Scunthorpe who had his wife couldn't get on with it and wanted to put it in the garage, and then before that it was built by it was owned by another guy who was elderly. And then before that, it was built by an elderly guy who put it together with mostly super glue. This hachette bus. So I just picked this out the box that I've got because there's the last few panels now, the back panel and the destination panel. It's got a scratch on it, which is okay, and it looks like it's been screwed together. And it looks like so far there's been no super glue on this bit of back. So anyway, we'll have to take it apart and see what it comes apart like. Because again, this is going to need sanding off, and it's going to need spraying with some like undercoat primer, and then spraying in the right colour for this bus project. So, in essence, this bus didn't cost an awful lot of money. Originally, it did when somebody built it, but it didn't cost me an awful lot of money. So, and I'd say there's been one or two panels that, well, have been reasonable, but there's been a lot on this bus that's been super glued together, and it's just, oh, blimey, head scratching at times. So that's what made me decide to make it into a special open top room master rather than resurrect it into a closed top room master. So it's going to be a special one. Now I'm looking for a screwdriver.
I'm always so fascinated by how posable these things are. So this is going to be the arm, or like the body of the arm, and it has joints.
Oh, right.
It's got a little, I assume it'll be a gun or shield or something.
Yeah.
I can't believe how people manage to put these things together. Like,
Seems really clever.
blows my mind how how detailed these things get.
A lot of, as you say, a lot of detail in there.
I'm very tempted to buy one of the. I think. What's this one again? This one's. This one's called Real Grade, and there's 2 grades above that, each one with more detail than the last. So I'm very tempted to try buying one of just like the biggest ones and see how long it takes me.
See how it goes, yeah. Yeah, why not? Because if you've got the
You see, Geordie, that's what you could take on. You could take that on your night shift to a golden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what Josh is doing, you could take that on a night shift and do one.
Yeah, probably.
As soon as the shop I buy them from gets more ships in, I'm just going to buy Dave one of the ships so he has to make one too.
Yeah, could do. The bloody Kate finds you, I'll get in trouble.
Yeah. Be the one day she shows up at 2 a.m. for no particular reason.
Yeah. This is a bit of a...
You have to make some excuse that you're making it for your client.
Probably get round for D and that, I know.
Today's the first day I've actually spoken to this Katie girl.
Oh, I've been in the office to see her, did you?
No fun.
I'd like to see her. First time I've met her.
She told me I should show up to do they're called the ABCs, the report things when something goes vaguely wrong. Apparently I need to go in to do one of those because the guy I support didn't actually have his own file, so I'll go in there to do it instead.
Right.
Oh man, every time something drops, it just hits the bloody floor.
Oh, it's got a dent in the corner. Shall I leave that? Because it looks authentic.
I think corporate monsters gonna love me.
I think it will look authentic with a lot of dent in the corner. Hey, why not? Right, into the dolly, yeah. Not that as well. Right, they can go back in there. So I'm going to have to change that build. That one can go back in the box because that's printed. So I've got a non-printed one there. That can go to the box. Next. Goodness me. It's all shapes up front. But yeah. It must have stayed 20. Don't know. Oh, this is going to be good. No, look at that. It's rebuilding if I've not putting it together. Not checking it apart. And that. Have a look. Yeah. These bits to take apart. Right. Just got to work then, not super glued. Actually, I feel like the super glued.
Okay, I'll just catch up on this chat before I go and watch this airbrush. Danno Builds says, I'm going to have an early night, guys. I've been sorting that shed out of mine for 11.5 hours and it's worn me out and my back is killing me. I'll catch up tomorrow night all in chat. Night, Dave Matt.
Good night, Dave Matt. Thanks for coming on.
We've got Todd in saying hello and good evening all. Hi, Todd.
Hi, Todd.
Hi, Todd.
Thanks for joining, Todd.
Todd says, what the heck, Alex, are those Legos? Question mark. He's muted. Alex, you're muted.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like Timu's version of well, Connie calls them fuzzy bricks. They're like Lego. They're building bricks with fuzzy edges. So not only do they interlock on top of each other, they also slide in together side by side as well, which is quite interesting. Sometimes they're quite hard to get in, but they sort of slide in together like that as well. So yeah, I think we're going to be here for a long time because the instructions aren't the clearest.
Looks like a brand new panel without any real markings on it. Oh, it's got one mark. No, it's super glue, mate.
And it's quite a small kit, but I've emptied it into one of the big boxes. And it's going to look. I can't see it's just stickers all over it. It's just like a little face thing. It's a fire.
Oh, you build it layer by layer? Oh, wow.
Yeah, you do it
It'll be there a while.
Build it up. And you've only got like a sheet of construction.
Good to see no super glue so far.
I quite like doing Lego, to be honest. Last one I bought was that big Bowser set. Took a good couple days to build it.
I do like, Lego.
I'm very tempted by the Lord of the Rings one that's out at the minute, but it's not cheap. I think it's like 200-300 off the top of my head.
Please don't say super glue. No. I don't think so. There we go. So far, so good. Sounds like a washer.
Oh, the thing down past.
Yes, it has. How could you tell?
Many years of using one. Oh, sandwich. Oh no. Oh, come on. Yeah, super glue that, surely.
A bit more chat. So Todd says, interesting, never seen those before. We've got Stephen Haynes modelling saying, hi Dave, Mark, Dave, DS, Josh and Horlixs.
Hello, Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
Have they shared how the Titanic's deck will attach to the hull yet? No, not at all. Stephen Hayes model says hi to Todd. Todd says hi to Stephen. And we've got Jace channeling saying, good evening all. Hope everyone is okay and well. Hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, Joe.
You alright, matey?
I personally think that the decks are going to get screwed on to these struts that we've got on here. Because when you look at it, we've got these on here, and then we've got the mountings for another 1, 2, 3. So I think that's how they're going to go on. Possibly another one at the back here, so another there. So 4 more struts across here, and then we'll put the decks on top of them. How they're held on here, though, I've not got a clue, because the holes for these are they've got no thread in them at all. So that's how I think they're going to go on. That's the thing with Partworks, you can never guess how they're going to do it.
No.
So I'm just waiting for paint to dry, and I can do a second coat of this, and then I can put it away while that all dries, and I can put a clear coat on tomorrow.
So I just want to say to Jason, this is not Winnie the Room Master, this is another one. This is I bought from Scunthorpe area. It was put together mostly with super glue. Well, I'm turning into an open topper. Don't normally do Root Master stuff now on YouTube. But yeah, this is and actually the back panel is very nice. Not got well, it's got a little mark on, but the rest of the build, goodness me, it's got super glue everywhere. So it's been a devil of a job. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Todd says, I hope they don't have us trying to reach deep inside it and screwing them into place from below. No, me neither. And then Jay's channel says, busy rebuilding my life and hoping for news on a move soon, but getting there slowly.
Oh, good. Where are you going to, mate? Say, where are you thinking of moving to?
Don't envy you moving because we did that in December. And yeah.
Yeah, I don't envy it neither.
Yeah, you're moving as well, aren't you, Dave? So.
Yeah.
That started now, is it? You're actually officially moving? Or?
Still really here.
Yeah.
Okay, Stephen Haynes Model says hi to Jay's channel. And Todd says, I can only imagine they will have us screw the B deck into place, then mount the A deck onto it, and then somehow secure the boat deck to that. Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Trouble is, the next fall we get, it's not a heck of a lot. And there's still a lot more to do. So I reckon it's going to be like the Bismarck, where in the end you have absolutely tons to do at the end.
Yeah.
The last set will just be a bag of screws that says get busy.
Yeah. Because 113, 14, 15 and 16 doesn't look like a lot to do. And then the next lot are not that much to do either. So it's going to be like the Bismarck and they'll just send everything at once.
I might as well just paint
that.
Go in there.
Jason says, sadly, be no more YouTube videos from me going forward now.
Okay. Well, if you was here earlier, Jason, you might notice that can't physically do smaller models. I'd love to do them, but I can't. And I'm definitely not getting any more Partworks at all. So we might do one or two more of the 124 scale Bedford kits and such like, because there is another two to finish up before.
I think you've done really well, Dave, not to hold out and not do the Lank.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know whether. Oh, you mean the Partwork one?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't afford it. I can't afford it anyway. So, but no, no, I'm not. I did think very seriously about it, but after the Spitfire carry on, oh my God. No, and it's like affording it. There's no way to afford it anyway. So
Well, I've got
to cut your cloth and all the rest of it, don't you?
I've got 4 that are ending in the next few months. So the Dolls House had the last pack for that.
Yeah.
DeLorean finishes next month.
Yeah.
The Mura finishes next month. And the Camper finishes in July.
Yeah.
The Titanic's due to finish in October. And I only have plans to do one that I know is going to be released. I haven't got any plans to do any more.
Right. Well, as you know, the Doll's House is it's finished. The Eddie Stobbard, there's only 6 more issues, and we're thinking that we might get them 6 together. It should be handy. And the Titanic, because we're just boxing up the Titanic as it comes, so I'm not going to build it until I've got the others out of the way. And so after that, I won't be buying any more.
Problem is, for me, Fan Home now are doing like 6 issues.
Yeah.
In a pack. And when you look at it, it's about £80 odd.
Yeah.
For one model per month now. So that in the last year has more or less, or year and a half, has doubled in price.
Yeah.
And you're only getting an extra 2 issues where you could have done 2 models for that.
Where did I put my thing?
And I love them, but I can't afford £80 a month.
That's one of the problems.
Well, that's what I'm paying for the Nissan, £83 a month.
Yeah.
You can't probably do it, can you? When you've got a lot of money. See, I don't know what the future holds. So, like, you know, obviously I'm not.
Okay, we've got Dragon Lover 68 Connie in saying hello guys. Hi Connie.
Hi,
Connie. Thanks for joining us, Connie.
Oh, Dave, I don't suppose that's the person you mentioned that loves dragons.
Yeah.
I was saying that they come on and I show them the blue eyes, see what they think. What was it?
Yeah, that's our Connie.
All the way over in the USA.
Definitely not the most complicated one, but the biggest set I've done so far has been this.
Wow.
Oh, let's bring you up.
He is very poseable as well. So I've currently got him sort of set up to fly, but his tail's got a wire in it, so it's quite easy to move about. Same as his neck. I absolutely love him.
Wow, bet Connie loves that.
I think so.
I kind of hope they do more of these from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Are you going to pay them or he's for that?
This is just how he came out the pack.
Yeah, Connie says nice dragon.
I'm very happy it came with a little stand so you can have him flying as well. Yeah, he sits on top of my bookcase.
Very good.
So,
So yeah, Connie says just a short stop in while at work.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Connie
No,
says, Alex, how goes the fuzzy bricks?
Well, I've just started. Obviously, you know, I haven't had much mojo the last couple of weeks, but I've just cracked it out of the box into a big box. It's surprising how much is in a bag. And I think I've just accomplished the first layer. So it looks okay. And I'm working from the bottom up. So yeah, I've just done this bottom layer here. And now I'm just getting all the pieces together to do the next layer. Yeah. It's definitely going to keep me busy for a while, that's for sure. I've got my little hammer.
Now that is a model hammer and not a claw hammer. That'd be all right for defrosting your freezer.
You know what I find works quite well? A wooden spoon, one of the flat ones.
A wooden spoon.
Yeah, but I don't like bash it. I just knock the end of it, and then the ice slab just falls out.
Good job we've got one. And I won't throw it away. And Julie's like, you know, that we really need to get a new one. I'm like, no. There's years of flavour inside that wooden spoon.
Yeah, I'll tell you some. What do you call it on that? I think that's the only one that's in there. Oh, trying that tonight, Mac.
Oh, the sticky rib pot noodle.
Yeah.
Is that your supper?
It was my tea.
What did you think?
All right, but I wasn't thoroughly impressed. I was expecting more. I don't know, sticky rib.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never had them, but Julie loves them.
I suppose we've been spoilt with our Chinese being that their sticky ribs is what to die for. Cheers.
Too expensive to have a Chinese.
Yeah, that's a long time since we've got one.
And fish and chips.
Oh God, fish and chips.
Hot fish and chips tonight.
God, I've been having it too much.
Well,
Have you heard of the Too Good To Go app?
Yeah.
There's a chip shop just round the corner for me, so I check it every day, and if it's not already been claimed, I just go and get it. I never get a fish, obviously, because they cook those to order, but you get a bunch of chips and whatever else random crap they've got.
Well, I haven't done that for a while because I'm on a diet still. I haven't really eaten stuff like that.
Well, no, normally me and Chris would, obviously have, but we haven't had one for a long time with it not doing very well, so. Dry off. It's a bit wet. Yeah, still have to put them somewhere to dry. Yeah, good old fish and chips. Well, I brought some biscuits along tonight as well, look.
That's it.
You can all have a biscuit because they're nearly all out of dirt. Don't know if you can see that dirt on there, look. It's May 17.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's 2025, but it's still worth eating, aren't they? It would be worth eating if we had some more tea to dunk them into, do you know what I mean? Go around, but
Don't take yourself off and make yourself a nice cup of tea then.
no, well, I've got a little bit in there. I'm going to dunk a bit of biscuit in. So, you might be able to see me dunk it into my tea like this, you see. So, it tempts you to be naughty, look. Biscuit, tea. Tea, biscuit. Dunk.
When did this become an ASMR channel? Or was it that all along?
Are you winding me up?
I suppose you could market modelling as ASMR, something relaxing to watch and hear the little clicks as things go into place.
Well, like a biscuit, parts in a mouth.
Yeah.
That reminds me, Dave, are you going to have good pear weather this year?
We hope so. Actually, I was looking at them today. There is a lot of pears on the tree, but we've got to hit June drop yet, and it usually happens towards the end of May. And I'm dreading it really because last year there was about 3 pears on the tree. The year before that there was about 3,000 on the tree. So I'm hoping this year that we've got lots on the tree so that I can have pears in red wine again. Because that was absolutely lovely. Pears, red wine with some cream. Oh goodness me, that was today.
Not guilty.
Not much, Mark, no.
No, well, yeah, not guilty. But wouldn't it be funny if the cat learned how to bring the pears in like the dog does?
Yeah, that would be funny, yeah.
I don't think it'd fit in the cat's mouth, but...
No, I don't think it would. No, we'll have to see how it goes. So, there was really, really, really nice that year with pears and red wine. Really nice. You can see why it was on the menu as a Titanic, can't you?
Oh, yeah. It wouldn't have been cheap red wine either.
No.
Pork with my foot.
No, it would have been cheap. Come on, that board. I'll try and do a bit of clearing up. Do-do-do.
Right, time for a second coat.
Like mats everywhere. Okay, that's work. Worry not. White spirit. Oh, come on. Excuse me. Right. I'll just take my bowl in there and go and empty it.
Finish up busy tonight at your place?
I'm half tempted to just give up on some of these stickers. They're tiny. Like, you see the little, it's not like the full size of the colour, it's the little bit I've pulled out of the colour that's the actual size of it. They're tiny and they're made of foil, so they just ping off if I'm not careful. As soon as one pings off, I'm like, yeah, it's gone. That one's free. It escaped. Good on it. Wish it the best. I'll carry on without.
Now these models I say don't glue. I'm sure I need a bit of glue on this.
How's it going with your plane?
I think it's went all right. Let's part. It's just not doesn't want to sit down. Just keeps popping up. Well, we'll see what happens when I get the rest of it. So it keeps popping up. I'll put a little bit of glue down.
that job done. These little mini airbrushes are a godsend. Especially when you just want to do small jobs.
Yeah, I've got 2 of them now.
I'm hoping when I can have a permanent station set up eventually with my what it's called now.
Oh, airbrush.
Yeah. Paint booth, that's the word I'm looking for. In charge for a while. Yeah, and then I don't have to keep getting it out or setting it up and stuff all the time. Get a massive industrial compressor.
Oh yeah.
Then I can do all sorts. I can have compressed air on it and stuff. Yeah, pneumatic tools. I'm not planning on building a car or anything, but
Yeah, I used to do some work with resin, making dice for D&D.
Yeah.
The issue was getting air bubbles out of it without a pressure pot and an air compressor is annoying as hell. Like it's doable, but you'll never get it perfect without a pressure pot, and those were very expensive and required a big ass pressure thing. Big condenser.
vacuum
Yeah.
pot. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen them.
It's still fun to do, but it's a shame how much extra I need to end up spending just to be able to try and get better quality ones.
Yeah, they're not cheap, them vacuum pods.
No, they really weren't. And that's just on their own. Obviously, then you need the compressor as well.
Yeah. I was looking at some for, putting a proper wooden deck on ships. Because it's so thin, but the price of them, just for that, couldn't justify it. Well, I could probably justify it, but Julie wouldn't justify it.
Yeah.
She'd be like, well, what the heck do you need one of them for?
Yeah, if I got it, I wouldn't even be able... I don't know where I'd keep it. Like, there's not room in my room, and I think my housemates are about at their limit for how much random crap I fill the house with.
Maybe Julie could use it to suck the wallpaper to the dolls out.
Yeah. I'm going to say, Horlixs, you have that same problem, don't you? Because you're in a shared house.
Yeah.
Yeah, my most recent purchase, which, to be fair, doesn't take up too much room, was a meat slicer, like one from a butcher's.
Oh, yeah.
I really like baking, roasting my own ham, so...
Oh.
So now I've got wafer thin roasted ham.
Very nice.
If you're cutting uncooked meat, then I highly recommend doing it when it's frozen. It's
Oh no, I was roasting it first and then cutting it.
Yeah.
on.
That was one of them machines that you had to be 18 plus to work on.
Oh, God, aren't you?
When I worked in takeaways when I was younger. So luckily I was over that age, so
It's going straight the cream one. Got some rope screw in there. Looks like it in there. Right.
actually Julie didn't really question my method on tools because she once did. I bought a cordless drill and she was like, "You're wasting money. What are you going to use a cordless drill for?" And would you believe what I used it for over a month's period? And every time I got it out, I said, "There you go, using the cordless drill." So and she went, "All right, then I won't question it again." Well, mind, it was only a cheap one. All my car tools. Oh yeah, all my car tools now have gone to my youngest son. He's training to be a mechanic.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Can't see me now getting underneath the car to try and fix it. So all the tools I built up, like torque wrenches, OBD readers, and all sorts, spring compressors and stuff, I've just donated to him and said, "There you go, you use them."
Nice, yeah.
Okay, we've got Daz Faulkner in saying how do. So hi, Daz.
Hi, Daz.
Hi, Daz.
Well, it's going to be awkward. Oh.
So I'm going to change camera. I did a bit of a purchase today, yesterday, and it came today. Change to that one. Not working, thank goodness. So these were $9.98, and basically it's a bag of all different brushes for your Dremel.
Oh,
nice.
So you got one of them. Got one of them. And then you got a smaller one.
Oh.
Pack of them. I thought, well, they're going to come in handy for stripping paint.
Wire brushes.
These they've got plastic on them.
All right.
So these are like a nylon brush.
Yeah.
So, but really easy for getting into little nooks and crannies, and but you can get a pack of wire brushes as well for about the same price on Amazon.
Right.
Probably cheaper on eBay, but so yeah, I had a bit of a thought they'll come in handy for work to stripping paint. Okay, so Gillian Dotz says, "All your work is looking good. Keep up the good work," and a big thumbs up. Thank you, Gillian.
Thank you, Gillian.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you going round home tonight, Geordie?
Aye.
Okay, at home, would you? Are you going round to your digs?
Yeah, me and Jill will be going around once I'm finished here.
Thought about you today, Dave, because one of my friends has gone to the Scarborough Fair Museum.
Alright.
And I put quite a few photos on.
Yeah, I've still got photographs to show. All on my phone. I thought I'd do a video of them.
fact, I was talking to my neighbour came round earlier and gave us a lettuce, and I was talking to him about Scarborough Fair.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he wouldn't mind having a look. Because he's like, you know, he's mechanically minded, like, you know, so obviously, like, the look of the fair rides and whatever in the steamers.
Yeah.
So. That way then. Somewhere I haven't been actually, Scarborough Fair.
Really?
No,
I thought you'd been when you recommended it to us.
no. I've heard a lot about it, but I've never been. It sort of opened just after I'd finished driving out that way. I'd like to go there, and I'd like to go to Brooklands, to the museum.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Brooklyn.
I'd like to go to the London Transport Museum at Brooklands. Hopefully I'll make it before I die.
It's on your bucket list.
You want, Dave?
It's on your bucket list.
On my bucket list, yeah. Presumably, that will be.
Right, this is it. This is a pretty tricky model. This.
Does it fly?
Nope.
It can.
One of
Once.
these water down. I can't remember which
Yeah,
one.
make a window.
Oh, I didn't have for the model. Definitely not that one. It's not on our cross selection. There it is. Bent as an end bottom out. Right. Oh, What's that? Square one. The front of my hand.
I had an interesting email the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody was saying, I had an email from a company saying about sending me a product to do a review on my channel.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a Tesla phone holder. I'm like, I don't even have a Tesla car. How am I supposed to review a Tesla phone holder?
Accept it. Just duct tape it to your bench and then put your phone in it. Yeah, good phone.
Very nice. I don't think I've ever even seen a Tesla in our neighbourhood. Never mind. Only one.
Don't know what it is that our neighbour's got. I know that she's had it back to the place where they got it from. But,
I wonder what your plane's going to get done this week.
you know what?
I don't think I'll get this plane done this week. What time? 10 to 10?
10 to 10, I'm wondering whether I should start cleaning up parts.
10 to 10 and I haven't even got enough ribbon.
Let's see how it's come so far.
I'll tell you what, I'll go round here.
There's no point coming me because I haven't got all on the bench at the moment.
Okay, well, I'll go to him, so I'll go to Dave first.
Yeah, that's all right. So yeah, the panels, the two cream panels are over there on the radiator drying off. The two red panels are for the back end of the bus are over there drying off on the radiator. The two cream ones will be painted cream again with the red band on, and the two red ones will be painted. One will be painted red and cream, and the other one will be painted cream. That's the destination ones at the back. And I'm just doing the strips. This is the method I use for doing the strips. So basically I get some wide tape and I backwards roll it onto itself, so you've got a sticky side up. I'll backwards roll it like that. And we pop it down on the board, and then you can stick parts to it like that, and they stay there. So until you get them sprayed, of course. So you can. So this is just a scrap bit of card thing, and probably tell that I've been using it for spraying before. And then you just spray them the colour you want. But there's a couple of strips in here. In fact, I think there's 3 strips in here that actually want to go below the windows on the bus. That actually want to be cream. They don't want to be red, because these will be the red parts for the lower panels. So I'm going to just pick up 1 or 2 of these and size them up against the bus to see which ones are which. And I'll put them maybe at the end of the sheet here, so I can spray them cream and spray the rest of them red. So that's what I've got done so far. Yeah.
I'll nip across the Horlixs.
Okay, yeah, I'm just building up my fuzzy thing.
What do you think?
Oh, it looks like it's blurry, but I know it's not.
It's getting there. It might be a bit. I don't know what's wrong with this camera. Come on.
It's just that I'm expecting it to look like normal Lego, so I'm just like, my brain's like, nah, something's wrong here.
It's just a bit. It's a bit weird. You've got to be careful when you put the layers on, because you can push things down too far. Like, well, it's not going to work now, but like this, where it's exposed, you can slide that straight down off the red as well. So when you're doing layers, you have to sort of be careful about what you're clicking together. But it is getting there. It's patience is the key. So let's push that down in there. A little bit too far now. So I'm gonna have to get some pliers out actually. And then lift that back up. That's the only downside to this. that pushes up, you see, because that just slips straight down into the void. But there we go. A little bit of patience. I think this is getting harder as the layers go up. For sure.
All right, I'll nip across to Josh.
Well, I've done the arms, which I'm very impressed with, to be honest with both how much they can move and that design, that wraparound gold and black. I'm just obsessed with at the minute. I've got a surprising amount of movability.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about all I've done. The two arms, starting on the body. So there shouldn't be too much left to do now. I say that actually, but there is what looks like a very dramatic amount of stuff to go on the back of him as well, and the shield. So
looks like you're another couple of weeks' work on, huh?
a good 3-4 hours more bare minimum, depending on how many of these decals I will try and get on. I mean, I was struggling with the little silver ones. These see-through-y white ones, trying to get them all over the place is going to take a little while, I think. Yeah.
Are they sticky or the water slide?
What's that?
Are the sticky back or the water slides?
Oh no, they're sticky. They're tiny, some of them, so I've been using my little knife thing to get them off, and then just try and line them up and push them on.
Like tweezers?
No, I've got these little pinchy things for cutting the plastic, and then everything else is done with the wherever it's gone. This random little knife thing I found that I'm pretty sure is from a nail clipper set I bought a long time ago.
When I get things sorted out, and I'll see. Might be to do it for next time around. I'm sure I've got some little spare tweezers I'll give it anyway. When are you next on it? My place?
Sunday. Are you there this week?
Yeah.
I'll see you on Sunday.
I'll have a look and see if I might have the lot be top quality tweezers, because I've got some good quality ones. I might have a couple of little pairs that might help you.
Oh sure, cheers.
So you're on Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, right. Is Mark doing anything or not? Or he just
I've got that on my desk at the moment, but like I said, if we're coming to an end, we're not going to be on much longer. There's no point really me getting anything else out.
Yeah, let's come up at 10 o'clock, right? Well, I'll go to you, Stanley.
Let's see the plane.
Right, well, I thought this would have been pretty quick with this kind of young plastic model, but I tell you what, it's a try little project. I've enjoyed it, but it's a trying little thing. Especially that port getting on with.
Yeah. Seems to be a little bit there, didn't it?
That's machine brings on. So that's so basically. So I'm not going to get no way. I'm going to get this done this week. So that'll probably get put away for next time on in 2 weeks' time. Because what looks like I'm working on now is some side panels to go on for the wings to clip on, and I start putting the engine together.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, for £10, it's you're getting your money's worth of it. I would say it's a good. We've been on here 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. By the time we went through, so we might as well say an hour and a half, and that's what I'm getting done in an hour and a half. So it's a build that's going to. If somebody wants to do one of these builds, it's going to be a good few hours job. So work, something to do, keep you going. And the only £10. They're called Raw Life.
Can't go wrong at that, really, can you?
No.
$9.99. Got them in a card shop in the town. But they do more complicated ones, and all. They've got train that everything moves, and it's electronic as well. They've got a marble roller, so the marbles go around like a roller coaster thing. Horlixs would love that one. That's about £50.
Where are they from then? The card shop near you?
I forgot the name of the shop. But it's like cards or some card near like that. But they're a big company, so they'll be all over the country.
You have to take some pictures of them when you're next about there.
Yeah, I'll get when Danny's got to work. I'll get Danny pop in and get some pictures for you.
I heard electronics in there somewhere, so I'm interested.
Oh yeah. You put a couple of them. There's a big train, but you run that off a motor. There's a marble thing. You run that off. There's an owl, which is a clock, and there's like a planet thing, which goes around and around. So,
Nice.
But then you can get the little kits like this for £10. You get the Big Ben, and Big Ben, which has got a light in, and the big bridge that's over the River Thames, the Tower Bridge.
Yeah.
And that's got lights in. That's got a light on or lighting on. That's pretty cheap.
It's like nice, but has it made your fingers sore? Has it made your fingers sore doing that?
Or pushing this together?
Yeah.
Aye.
Remember when I did my wooden roller coaster?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was good, great builds, but yeah.
I'm quite enjoying the build. I thought I'm going to hold this together dead quick, but it's a trying little model.
Oh yeah, I think I showed you the ones I've done last week. The ship and the what's it called again? The hurdy-gurdy.
Mm-hmm.
That lovely thing. I love the ones that are like solid wood, like the ones with electronics. That it's still good, obviously. It's just I love the being able to make, for example, the working safe with just wood, like no extra bits added in.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll go back to it all. All right. Do you want us to pick up the chat or?
Can do.
Right. Well, we'll have Lindsey here. Goes hello everyone.
Hi, Lindsey. Hope you're on.
Hi, Lindsey.
Hi, Lindsey. David Bassett goes good evening. So Dave Moore, Alex, and all in chat.
Hi, David.
Hi, David.
And David goes evening, Josh, as well.
Hey.
And David Bassett goes good evening, Geordie Dave. Hi, Dave. And we'll have Dream Big, Build Small. Is that made of wood? And if you're on about my model, yeah, that's made of wood.
Hi, Dream Big.
And Dream Big goes
Here builders. So that's the
Hi,
chat.
Green Bed.
I don't know how
So-
you weed it out, but while suppressing the urge to give more funny voices.
That's my
Sure.
job.
Right, it's 10. What are you carrying on for a bit, or do you just want to?
It's up to you. I mean, I'm done. I've done. It's taken me all this time just to do step one. There's no point. in step
I'm just about.
Wait, that was all step one.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, I'm done. Like I said, there's no point really me getting out anything if we're closing. So
I've just got a couple of bits to put on this end, and then I'm done. So.
So what was that? At least an hour for step one. That's going to take us some time.
Yeah. Literally.
I thought I'd get more done tonight than just that painting, but looks like no.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4 layers in step one to put together, which is that. But then saying that, it hasn't taken me all that time, so I repaired the bed for.
Yeah, you did work on the breakfast first, didn't you?
Yeah. So that's all glued back together. So that's all right. Door back on, window back in. This is all back on until the next time I pick it up and it falls apart.
Right, well, knows that one. We'll go cameras up.
I'll put mine up in a second. Where's my thing on? There it is.
Its first payload.
Yeah, so obviously I'm working on this thing behind me, this bottom top bus behind me. So trying to get the panels sorted and the strips sorted for this side. The other side's already done. So, and then I've got back to there and the shop and then put some passengers in and then grab the big one. But yeah, so I've put stickers on it and all the rest of it. So got my spray paint ready, including the primer. So I'm ready for that. So hopefully, I'm on with it now. So I had a blockage before where I couldn't do anything. And like we've all been there, we've all done that. We've all been through that blockage where we can't move on or do something. So it happens to us all, and even to the best of us. So I'm still not through it, like some of us aren't all through it. But having said that, I feel a lot better. I just want to get this finished and out the way. And I think I said, I keep moving the goalpost. I think I said May, then I said June. I definitely want it done in June. But yeah, so I'm getting there. Okay.
Okay, I'll go back through the. I didn't walk, was it? David Bassett goes, so Dave, all these strips for your home and top loose master?
Yep, certainly am.
And David goes, looks like you all had good builds tonight, so I will rewatch it later. Big thumbs up.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, David.
Thank you, David.
And Dream Big Bill says, sorry, the wood thing was a TV show reference. David Bassett here. Coming on nicely, Sir Dave.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Slow, but we're getting there. Have you got a problem there?
Yeah, I'm looking at this. This one.
The one that came next was this one, Valley's 56.
Yeah. This is even. And then we've got Dream Big, Mr. Woodchuck from Full House.
Mr. Woodchuck, yeah.
And the plastic goes, the OB looks good to Horlixs.
Thank you. Yeah, it's back together now. It all fell apart. So it's got wounds now. The door fell off. The glass fell out. The back fell off. And while I was trying to put the door on, the masking tape's ripped off, the decal off now as well. So that side says 8335W, and this side now just says 8335.
It's
But you've seen it before, haven't you, David? It all lights up.
That's a bit weathering.
Yeah, a bit of weathering. Well, there's already a bird poo on the door, look. So, yeah, it all lights up and everything still, and all the electronics work, and the dash lights up, and the, I've put lights on the rear. And then it's got, yeah, all the electronics underneath. I've put all in there. And then those of you who haven't seen this, it's got two settings. You can either have it on, or it's got like a touch sensitive thing, so you can have the lights quite dim, and every time you tap the truck it gets a bit brighter. Just tap it, or tap it to turn it off, or you can just push the button again and it just all comes on. But it's been great. Yeah, and then I finished it off on the back with real woods that Lindsey's build kindly sent me just to finish the back off. But things are falling off of it, and we were discussing it earlier in the stream, weren't we? It could be due to the plastic, or but to be fair, it's not been too bad. I haven't lost any more things on the side yet.
I think you've done really well. I mean, to say that's your only third or fourth plastic model, I think you've done extremely well.
Yeah.
Are you sealed all that painting with a clear coat?
No. I was going to seal the back and the decals. Problem is, it's a matte paint, and I didn't want to put gloss on it. So
you can get a matte coat.
Yeah, I've got some of that. I've got some paint on stuff, but I need to do a test patch somewhere, because I don't really want to do the whole thing.
You might get away with just going over your decals. See what dries, try it on a little bit.
But at least my Bedford decal's still on the front.
Yeah.
Try it on there.
Problem is, if you spray a matte coat on that and it gets on the windows, it'll steam up the windows.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I did it all in a bit of a wrong order, so
that's what happened to me with that transit.
Just have to masking tape the whole thing up here.
But it's obviously got a battery fitted in this as well, and then I've discreetly put a USB charge port just in the middle of the chassis rail there.
Very ingenious.
And then you just get a USB cable, plug it in, and then charge your lorry up. But I mean, this is on the same battery. This will last probably a couple of years, I reckon.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, thank you for the comments.
Valley 56 says very nice looking lorry there.
Yeah.
David Bassett says, oh no, so it's more like the real one with wear and tear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Valley 56, what's that? 50s, 40s, 50 BR lorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's oh there you go. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And Valley says a bit of masking and business cards usually works.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Schedule.
Yep, always doing that.
There we go. So tomorrow, Thursday the 9th, there isn't anything on the schedule for tomorrow. Then Friday is Horlixs with the camper van.
Oh, yes.
7 p.m. Saturday, there isn't currently anything on the schedule at the moment. Sunday is me. Sorry, Dave?
Michelle's Crafting Corner.
Oh, yeah, I haven't got any of this on because I'm never sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sunday is me at 7 p.m. with the Partworks live show.
Yeah.
And then Monday is Yorkshire Crafter on her channel and Crafty Chris's channel doing the Doll's House. And then Tuesday, Geordie, I've got it down as Titanic, but it just depends if you're available.
It depends whether they come, because I've got them yet.
They should be by the end of the week.
I'll have a look.
Okay, but it's on the schedule if they do come.
Keep that. Just keep looking. I'll let people know just in case they say, you know, I'm waiting to move and I don't know when it could happen. So,
okay. So that's the schedule.
but I'll let everybody know a definite Monday night when I'm on Julie's show, when I'm doing the Titanic, or Julie's doing the Crafters or the Doll's House on Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be one of the two.
Yeah, just let me or Horlicks know and we'll update the schedule for anything. Okay, there we go.
Right, well, we're not fight, so if we're going to start saying our goodbyes, I'm just going to always go together.
Let's go together.
So, thank everybody for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channels or to the people on here who you have been watching, and subscribe to those people on the chat that's got channels. So I'll say good night. And the rest of the gang will see you.
Yeah.
Good night.
See you later.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
Anybody got the brand open?
No. Yes. minor thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.